I'm Joe Miceli. I'm a senior in Aerospace Engineering. I work at the Starbucks in the Union. So I'm in a fraternity. I work with a professor on his research project as well. Every day I get up at 6 a.m., work out 6:45. First class is at 9 every day of the week, so I have to make it there in time. And I'll work on homework and stuff like that, or study for a test that's coming up. Or I'll have a class and I'll go to that, and then a lab in the afternoon. I'm done around like 5-ish, which is when I would eat. During the week I'm closing because I have a 9 a.m. class every day. So I have to be there at 6 p.m. until midnight. Like every Sunday I'll like make my schedule for the week, you know, like write my workouts and whatever assignments I have to do, like try and figure out how I'm going to prioritize my time. I try to not make it super rigid because there's always stuff that like I won't foresee that'll come up to like accommodate change throughout the week. I don't know, I get overwhelmed, you know, I like get anxious and have panic attacks or whatever every once in a while, or like I have like all these labs to do and like a test the next day and a shift like in between now and then, and like, yeah, it feels like a lot sometimes, but whenever that happens, usually I like will step out of whatever I'm doing. I spend a lot of time at Talbot Computer Lab. If I need to, like I'll leave there, you know, I'll just be like, okay, my productivity is like 0 right now because I'm just freaking out too much, so I just leave, go eat or go get a coffee or like go home if it's late, play guitar until I go to bed, you know, something like totally not related to academics. So the gym is like, I go there because I mean, I like to work out and stuff, but I also go there for like my mental health. That kind of like gets my mind like set for the day, you know, every morning. A good way to let out like stress from the day before too. So I would say like that, playing guitar, those are like my rocks sort of. Like every once in a while I'll go out too with my friends, and like when I can, you know, when I don't have a test or something coming up. Number one way is I go to Talbot, actually. It's just really helpful being surrounded by everyone that is like doing the exact same thing that I'm doing, you know, like kids that are in the same lab that I'm in, kids that are like have the same test coming up. That sense of like, oh my God, this is so much, is like dulled down because everyone in there is also experiencing the same thing. I try to involve myself in as much as I can the things that I'm like actually interested in. Like it doesn't really seem like it's that much actually, because like I enjoy everything that I'm doing, you know, like I wouldn't be working with this professor if I didn't like propulsion systems basically. You know, I wouldn't be working at Starbucks if I didn't like coffee, or like if I didn't like my boss. No one has like some recipe for like accomplishing your goals, you know? So even if someone before you has like done a similar path or something, like just because they did one thing doesn't mean you have to do it, you know? Like do things that you want to do. Fill your time like with things that interest you. That'll make you passionate, and it won't make it seem like work, you know? Like you're doing things that you enjoy. And the other thing is get a schedule. Like if you don't already have one, journal or like have a calendar. Things will be able to flow better, and you can accommodate like new things and figure out what's working, what doesn't work better if you can like visualize it, you know?